All right, so you find yourself in a situation, you got a client, they want to do 5 interviews in one day at one location, and they want each interview to feel completely different. This is something that I recently encountered with a client that I just shot with, and I think it's something that I think a lot of us out there that are shooters are going to encounter in one way or another. How do you shoot in one place but add variety so it feels like each interview is going to be different? And because I think so many of us do encounter, I just want to make a short video showing you how I went about approaching something that had so many in such a short amount of time, and how I was able to quickly move and quickly get different feels in a very short amount of time. Now, the first thing you need to do when you are considering this is your environment. I would say this: if you find yourself with these kind of parameters, be very, very wary of what your environment is. You're not going to have time to light the environment the way if you were just doing a single interview. So try and find a place that's got some built-in light design already into the system. This can be window placements, it can be general lights, it can be anything like that. And if you have good light design, then you can just bring little things to accent in the background. Will save you a ton of time. I know on this shoot, I knew I had to do 5 in one day, so we spent some serious time beforehand scouting the location to find the spots that were going to work for us. Now, once you do that and find the spot, you need to figure out how to get your lights mobile. So let's take a look at the key to getting lights mobile. And if you come here and look right now, you can see I've got the flashpoint C-stand for my key light. And the real good thing about this allows me to very, very quickly move the lights around very, very easily. And then for my kicker light over here, I actually have an impact rolling stand that I'm using that I'm bringing up. And as you can see here, to keep things light, I basically have a Godox tube light, 2-foot tube light for my kicker. And then over here for my main key light, I have an Amaran 200X that's bi-color, lets me kind of do it. And for me, one of my favorite things ever is actually going to be my key light. And that key light really comes down to one of my favorite modifiers of all time. That is a 60-inch softbox from Glow. This thing is absolutely gigantic, and it allows me to get really, really nice soft light. And the best thing is it's got a grid, which allows me to take a thing like this and I'm not going to spill light everywhere. It's going to basically control the light and get it nice and good. So it's really, really important. And the good thing is, if you look at how big the C-stand base is, the rolling stand base is, even though I have this giant 5-foot softbox popped up there, you will see I can easily move it around. It makes life very, very easy. So we got rolling stands, we got key lights, which are good. And then when it comes down to the cameras, we just have some basic setups. Now, one thing I find really good is to have video tripods like this Manfrotto or the Siriui that I can easily change the levels. And last but not least, when I'm doing situations like this, you want to have a good ND filter. Now, I'm using the Freewell V2 and the V1 ND filters here on my lenses, which make things really, really nice, because as you can see, I'm shooting on a Canon 51.2, and I really want to get that nice soft depth of field as we have. And then last but not least, I have my Sennheiser lavalier mic here hooked up, coming in, and I'm recording it all finally on my Atomos Ninjas to do it. So there you go. It's a basic setup, but it allows you to get really, really fast, really good quality, and you can get multiple setups in one day. So if you're looking at being in a situation, you have a commercial job, you've got to get a lot of setups in one day, this might be something that really helps you go and figure it out. Anyway, guys, if you're ready to save this, leave me notes and comments down below, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.